What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made my off-shoulder dress with gathers on the shoulder and on the sleeves. For this dress, we're going to need a sewing machine, 3 yards of fabric, elastic, a measuring tape, some pins, matching thread, tailor chalk, scissors. So let's get started. So I folded my fabric into 4 places. Like this. I folded it like this, and then folded it like this. So this is what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next thing is to take the length of my dress. I'm using 39 inches. And then I'll add 2 inches for allowance for hem. So the next thing is to take 9 inches for the armhole. And then I'll add 1 inch to make it 10. So on this line, I'm going to take my bust measurement. So you divide your bust measurement by 4. I have 9 inches. And then I'm going to add 10 inches for the gathers. You can add less or add more. Then I'm going to draw this line. And then I'm going to take my armhole. I'm using 2 inches for the armhole. And then I'm going to extend, make a curve here for the armhole. And then draw a line down to the end. So I've taken my bust measurement, added 10 inches, and then 2 inches to extend the armhole. And then I'll cut. And then for the bottom, I'm going to take 2 inches upwards like this. And then just curve it. Like this. Just to give the dress a slant curve at the bottom. And then I'll open this. I'll open both sides. I'm going to measure this side of the dress to cut the sleeves. So I have 12.5 inches. For the sleeves, I folded my fabric into 4 places. Into 2 and into 2 again. And then I've taken the length of the sleeves. I'm using 22 inches. And then I added 2 inches for sewing allowance. And then around my arms, I have 12 inches. I'll divide that by 2 by 2 I mean. So I have 6 inches. And then I'll add 4 inches for the gathers. And then I'll take 10 inches for the armhole. And then add 2 inches for the curve. So I'll have 12.5, or almost 12.5, yeah. The same measurement I have on the dress. The same measurement I have here. 12 and a half. And then I'll draw a line here, because I'm going to add elastic to the sleeve, to the end of the sleeve, and then I'll cut. So here's the sleeve. I have taken one side of my dress and one of the sleeves. With the right sides facing me, I'm going to pin the armhole side. I'm going to pin it together like this. Pin it like this. Pin it all the way. Oh my God. Pin it together. Like this. And then take with the right sides facing each other. Remember, always put the right sides facing each other. And then you have the wrong side facing you. And then you take the other side of the sleeve and take the other side of the dress. I've called this side A, and then I've called this side B. And then you take the other side of the, with the right side facing you, you take the other side and face both right sides together. And then you pin. You pin them together to the end of the armhole side, like this. And then you go over to your sewing machine. You sew them together. So with the right sides facing each other, you sew like this, like this, like this. So you sew it together. I've done the other side and I'll show you. So I've gone to my sewing machine to sew this side together like this, and then this side together like this. And then I'll come back to show you the next step. So after joining both sleeves to the sides of the dress with my sewing machine, I went ahead to fold 3.5 inch. And then I ironed it for the top part of the dress. I folded 3.5 all the way around it. Folded it all the way. And then if you have a serger, you can serge the edge of the dress, the edge of the fabric. But if you don't, you just fold your fabric like this, and then you sew. You fold it nicely. Take your time. You sew it around the top part of the dress. And then I did the same for the sleeve, but I used 2 inches to fold it. For the bottom part of the sleeve, I folded 2 inches, and I'm going to sew it around too. I'm going to hem it like this. I've sewed everything around, and I left 2 inches opening for my elastic, to insert my elastic. And now we have 3 inches. And now I'm going to make my elastic casing. So I have a 1 yard elastic. So I'm going to measure it on my fabric. And then I'll be sewing around this area. So we're going to sew this throughout the top of the dress. This time around, we're not leaving any opening. So I've sewed the casing for the elastic, and for the sleeves, I used 2 inches because I'm using small elastic. I used 2 inches, and then I measured my elastic 44 inches, which is around my off-shoulder measurement. So the next thing you do is to insert your elastic. I've marked the front of my elastic. So you pin your elastic, and then you insert it around. Like this. Slow and steady. And then you go over to your sewing machine. With your zigzag machine, you join the both sides together. You join both sides together, and then you close your casing. And you do the same for the sleeves too. You do the same for the sleeves. When you get your elastic out, you stitch it so it doesn't go off before you join both sides together. You join both sides of your dress together. So I've spread the elastic evenly around the top part. So I'm done with the top part. For the sleeves, I'm using 10 inches length, which is the size of my arm around this area. I'm using 10 inches. So I'll insert my sleeves. I'll insert my elastic, and then sew the side, right sides facing each other. I've done this for this other part. And then when you're done, you hem your dress, and that's all. Here's the dress. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. I love you for watching. Thank you.